Hey guys, come on downstairs. We are going to finish off week number 14 of our college football season in our Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty with some scores and highlights. For most teams in the country, this is the final week of the season. Next week will be Army, Navy, and then a handful of Big 12 and Conference USA games. TCU with an upset win over 23rd ranked Baylor, 52-45. Now let's get down to Orlando. This is rivalry week, so we have South Florida at UCF. Anything can happen with rivalries, you just never know. On 4th down and 2, Jordan Cronkite goes in for the touchdown, putting the Bulls up 7-0. Bulls have the football again. This one's floated out to the right side. That was a pick waiting to happen. And here we go the other way. UCF has a blocker and a diving tackle is missed by the quarterback. And UCF ties it up at 7. Early in the second quarter, actually first play from scrimmage in the second quarter, Jordan Cronkite goes in again for South Florida, and the Bulls go up 14-7. Rainy day in Central Florida. Here's the pitch, right side. And a nice pickup for UCF puts them down into the red zone, 2nd down and 15. For Brandon Wimbush and the Knights. Brandon Wimbush to Trey Nixon, 16-yard touchdown. We're tied up at 14. 3rd down and goal. Brandon Wimbush setting up a screen pass out to the left side. Gets a beautiful block by big old 61 out there. And it's 21-14. Knights with the lead. Now it's 24-14. South Florida with the football. A screen pass of their own. He jumps over a defender, and Jordan Cronkite falls forward. It'll be 1st down, and now 2nd down and goal. For South Florida, Darnell Solomon with the catch for the touchdown, and it's 24-21. Late in the 3rd quarter, South Florida with the football again. Cronkite on the right side picks up 7, 3rd down and goal. Minute 35 to go, the quarterback pulls it down and runs, and Blake Barnett only picks up a yard. That's going to hold USF to a field goal to tie it up at 24. Later in the quarter, after a turnover on 3rd down and goal, Blake Barnett is stopped, and we go to the 4th quarter. South Florida will be tacking on a field goal here to take a 27-24 lead early in the 4th. Here comes Brandon Wimbush and UCF. On a 2nd down and 4, Wimbush keeps it on the read option. Scores from 11 yards out. 31-27, UCF. 44 seconds to go in the game. South Florida. And Barnett throws the interception over the middle of the field, and that will do it. The UCF Knights win their rivalry game with South Florida, and they will await a bowl game opponent. They finished their season at 10-2, 7-2 in the AAC. South Florida at 4-8, 2-7 in conference play. Will look to next season. All right, UVA has lost 3 games in a row. They're on the road in Blacksburg at Lane Stadium to take on Virginia Tech and the Hokies. Bryce Perkins and the Cavaliers trying to right the ship here against their rival. 4th down and 7, UVA. Kick up, it's good. 3-0, Cavaliers with the lead later in the quarter. Ryan Willis, Virginia Tech, out to the left side. Nick Gallo makes the touchdown reception, and Tech goes up 7-3. Here comes Ryan Willis again from the shotgun. He's going to air one out down the left side. A diving catch is made by Trey Turner, and it's 14-3 in favor of the Hokies. Now it's 17-3, Hokies with the lead, and Bryce Perkins gets drilled on the safety blitz. He fumbles the football. It's recovered by Virginia Tech, and this game is in danger of getting away from Virginia. They do hold Tech to a field goal, making it 20-3. Here's Virginia on the other end of the field. 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Bryce Perkins play action finds Tanner Cowley, 7-yard touchdown reception, and the Hoos get back within 10. Hokies have it now. Ryan Willis with 11 seconds to go in the quarter, throwing it down the left side, and wide open is Keene for the touchdown. 27-17, Virginia Tech with the lead at the half. Let's go to the end of the 3rd quarter. Tech up 27-16. Ryan Willis hooks up down the left sideline with Damon Hazelton. 34-16, Virginia Tech. Here is Bryce Perkins. At one point was being talked about as a Heisman candidate this season. He scores from 6 yards out, and Virginia is going to go for 2. Perkins pulls it down, and he is not going to make it. So 34-22 is the score now, with 4:53 to go in the 4th quarter. Perkins and the Cavaliers have the football. He finds a receiver down the left side who turns it upfield. It's Billy Kemp the fourth, and he scores the touchdown, making it a one-score game. Virginia has a chance to take the lead late in the game. Bryce Perkins over the middle to Billy Kemp, 19-yard reception. Minute 43 to go in the game, trailing by 5. On a fourth down, Bryce Perkins out to the left side. The pass is broken up, incomplete, and Virginia Tech holds on to send Virginia to their fourth consecutive loss. Both teams will be in bowl games. Virginia Tech will go to the ACC Championship to face Clemson. Cincinnati 38-0 over East Carolina. Bearcats finish 11-1, 8-1 in conference play. Memphis 35-0 over UConn. Memphis finishes at 10-2, 7-2 in conference play. UConn finishes at 4-8. All right, big game here, Nebraska and Iowa. We talked about it in the preview. The winner will go to the Big Ten championship game. Maurice Washington scores from 2 yards out, putting the Huskers on the board first. We are in Iowa City, so Iowa has the home field advantage. Oliver Martin ties up the game on a touchdown pass from Nate Stanley, make it at 7-7. Early in the second quarter, Adrian Martinez, oh, look at the hit! Hit of the year right there. It jars the ball loose, and the Hawkeyes are going the other way. Seriously, that might be the defensive play of the year right there. I'm surprised the guy has his helmet on still. AJ Epinesa picks up the fumble and runs it all the way the other way. 17-7, Hawkeyes with the lead now. Adrian Martinez finds Spillman down the left side to cut into the lead at 17-14. Cornhuskers can take the lead now early in the third. Maurice Washington does just that. Straight up the middle is 21-17. Nebraska, here comes Iowa. Trailing by 4 early in the fourth. Nate Stanley throws it up. Somehow, Amir Smith-Marset makes the catch, and Iowa retakes the lead. Back and forth we go. Adrian Martinez is going to pull it down on 2nd down and 9. He fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Iowa. So Iowa has the football and the lead on a 2nd down and 7. Nate Stanley out to the right side, and his pass is intercepted. Can Nate Stanley catch him? Yes, he does. He trips him up inside the 5. Braxton Clark with the interception for Nebraska, and the Cornhuskers can take the lead, and they do. Dedrick Mills, 3-yard touchdown run. Huskers lead at 28-24. On a 3rd down and 1, Adrian Martinez pitches to the left side, and Mike Williams is stopped. It brings up 4th down and 6, and Iowa's going to have a chance to win the game maybe. But Nebraska's going for it on 4th and 6, and Martinez is taken down. They probably should have punted the football. On 4th down and 8 now, Iowa over the middle. Catch is made by Nate Whiting. It gives him a 1st down, 1st and goal with 35 seconds. And Nate Stanley goes in to give Iowa the lead and send the Iowa Hawkeyes to the Big Ten championship game. 31-28 over 20th ranked Nebraska. And now Iowa will await the winner of Michigan and Ohio State to see who they play in that championship game. Houston falls to SMU 34-27. Mustangs are starting to come on strong at the end of this season. Now let's head out to Auburn, Alabama. Auburn and Alabama. 2nd down and goal. Tua finds Devontae Smith over the middle, a 2-yard touchdown catch, and Bama goes up 10-0. Later in the first quarter, Bo Nix up top in the rain to Eli Stove, 38-yard touchdown for the Tigers. And it's now 10-7. Can Auburn hang? Here at home against the Crimson Tide, Tua over the middle. Catch is made, touchdown, making it 17-7. Jalen Waddle, I think, with the touchdown there. 3rd down and 8. Tua goes up top to Jerry Jeudy for the touchdown. 53-yard strike. Alabama now leading 27-7. Just before halftime, Tua out to the right side to Giles Amos. And it's 34-7, and Alabama cruises in this one, 47-10 over Auburn. Bama finishes at 9-3, Auburn at 7-5. Texas A&M handles Missouri on the road 30-21. Aggies finish the season at 10-2, Missouri at 7-5. Arkansas 34, LSU 27. Big upset by the Razorbacks. They had a great season with a few head-scratching losses mixed in. Oregon and Oregon State. The Civil War from Autzen Stadium in Eugene. Oregon State, Champ Fleming's touchdown pass from Jake Luton is 7-0. Beavers with the lead early in the first quarter. Let's go to the second quarter. It's still 7-3 Oregon State. Jake Luton drifts one over the middle. Catch is made by Noah Togiai. Fourth down. Beavers are going to tack on 3 points, making it 10-3 in their favor. Low-scoring game here in Autzen. In the Civil War, it's 10-3 Oregon State with the lead on a 3rd down and 12. Travis Dye, a 14-yard reception on the screen pass. Later in the drive on 4th down, Oregon would tack on 3 points here, making it 10-6. Early in the fourth quarter, Oregon on a draw up the left side. Travis Dye, 13 yards and a 1st down. Herbert gives to Travis Dye again, straight up the gut, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal for the Ducks, looking to take the lead, down by 4. Herbert has it, pitches left side, and Travis Dye is going to find the corner of the end zone. 13-10, Oregon with the lead. 6:48 to go. Herbert floats it out to the left side. Pass is intercepted by Oregon State. And here we go. Does he have blockers ahead of him? Herbert gets blocked, but a receiver pulls him down, pushes him out of bounds. Caleb Hayes with the interception for Oregon State. 5:54 to go. This is a 42-yard field goal. It's up, it's good. We're tied at 13. A minute and a half to go in the game, still tied at 13. Here's Jake Luton winding up, throwing deep down the right side of the field, and the pass is intercepted by the Ducks in the end zone. We go to overtime in the Civil War. Jake Luton in the first overtime, first possession, and on 3rd down and 8, they cannot quite get the 1st down. They're going to have to bring in a kicker to attempt a field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. 16-13, Oregon State with the lead. Oregon can win it with a touchdown. 1st down and 10. Herbert over the middle. Catch is made down to the 2-yard line by Jacob Breland. 1st down and goal for the Ducks. On 2nd down and goal, read option handed up the middle to Travis Dye, and the Ducks win it in overtime, 19-16 at home in Eugene. So Oregon headed to the Pac-12 title game with a little bit of momentum. They were going to go anyway. They had that clinched. And they will probably, I'm pretty sure they're facing Utah. Ducks finish at 10-2. Beavers finish at 7-5. Both teams will end up in bowl games somewhere. Notre Dame, 61-58 in overtime over Stanford. Both teams finish at 9-3. And now 11th ranked Florida State in the swamp against 8th ranked Florida. James Blackman winds up, throws deep down the right side. Catch is made. And he's going to go in from like 80 yards. Keith Gavin. Touchdown, Florida State. They lead 7-0. Here comes Felipe Franks and the Gators. Felipe Franks slides in for the touchdown. We are tied at 7. 2nd down and 7. Blackman swings this one out to the outside. It's picked off by Henderson. And CJ Henderson takes it down into the red zone, where Florida takes over on a 2nd down and goal to give straight up the gut to LaMichael Pirine. 3-yard touchdown run, make it a 14-7 Gators. Here comes the Seminoles on 4th down and goal. They don't make it, and the Gators defense holds strong. The offense will take over on downs. Florida State gets the ball back. 1st and goal again. This time Cam Akers falls forward for the touchdown. And we're tied up at 14 apiece with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Now we go to the third quarter. Early, Florida, Van Jefferson from Felipe Franks for the touchdown, putting the Gators up 21-14. And Florida would hold on to win 24-20 at the Swamp. Both teams finish at 10-2. Florida State 8-1 in the ACC, finishes 2nd in their division behind Clemson. Utah 27-21 over Colorado. They will face Oregon next week in 2 weeks, I should say, in the Pac-12 title game. Georgia 42-24 over Georgia Tech. The Bulldogs will be in the SEC title game, and as you saw in our game against Cal, Michigan beat Ohio State 30-11. So that was no surprise who the winner of that game was going to be. Michigan will play Iowa in the Big Ten Championship. All right, Clemson Last chance for the number 1 team in the country to lose in the regular season, facing their in-state rival, South Carolina Gamecocks. The Gamecocks have been right on the cusp of some huge wins this year, and they haven't got it done. They are leading 7-3 early in this game. When Trevor Lawrence hooks up for a touchdown, it's now 13-10, Clemson with the lead. Trevor Lawrence deep down the left side, the catch is made for another Clemson touchdown. This time it's T. Higgins from 60 yards out, making it 20-10, sorry. Here comes South Carolina, Ryan Helinski. Winds up, throws it deep down the right side, he gets some separation, and it's a touchdown for the Gamecocks. Edwards with the touchdown there, Ryan Helinski, 176 yards on the day to this point. Here's Helinski again, backpedaling, firing it down the left side. Clemson has a 30-24 lead at this point. Shi Smith makes the catch. And now South Carolina leads by 1 here in the second half. Trevor Lawrence, right side, wide open. There was no defense in this game. No defense at all. Clemson up 38-31, they go for 2. TJ Chase makes the catch. Now it's 45-31, Clemson with a 2-score lead with 1:50 to go in the third quarter. Rico Dowdle, touchdown reception from Helinski, cuts the lead to 1 touchdown. Now it's 48-38, a 10-point lead for Clemson. Helinski on the screen pass. Running back catches it, he's down to the 5, tripped up at the 2-yard line. Tavian Feaster goes down at the 2. Here's Helinski from the shotgun, whips it over the middle to Shi Smith for a 2-yard touchdown reception. All of a sudden, the Gamecocks are within 3. Middle of the fourth quarter, Ryan Helinski runs it in. And don't look now, but South Carolina is leading the number 1 team in the country. 52-51 with 1:26 to go in the game. A 4th down and 9. South Carolina can win it with a stop here. Clemson only has 2 timeouts, and Trevor Lawrence down the right side converts the first down to Cornell Powell, a 69-yard gain, and all of a sudden Clemson with a chance to win this game, and they're going to. Clemson with the touchdown, and they avoid the upset at the hands of their rivals, who are now 5-7. Clemson finishes the season undefeated, 12-0, 9-0, the only team in the country to go undefeated this season. All right, let's look at some games from outside the top 25. Kansas hosting Kansas State in Lawrence. Jordan Brown, touchdown run up the middle, puts K-State up 7-0. 1 minute left in the first half. McVitie hands straight up the middle to Puka Williams. And Puka picks up 12 yards. First down and goal for the Jayhawks. And look at that. Thomas McVitie trips over the center's leg, falls down on 3rd down, and Kansas has to kick a field goal. This game has everything. Kansas State up 7-6. Down the right side goes K-State. A touchdown pass from Skylar Thompson makes it 14-6. Wildcats with the lead. Now Skylar Thompson under center. Pitches it to the right to, I think, Jordan Brown. No, James Gilbert. James Gilbert, 3-yard touchdown run for Kansas State. They're up 21-6. Later in the third quarter, Skylar Thompson all day to throw the football. Throwing it down the left side. Toe drag by Blaze Gammon. And it's first down and goal for the Cats. Here's the give right side to Gilbert again. And Gilbert, 3-yard touchdown run, 28-6. Wildcats with the lead. Thomas McVitie now down the right side. And he's tackled at the 15. Dalen Charlot, 2nd down and goal, 4:46 to go in the game. Thomas McVitie over the middle, touchdown to Dalen Charlot. 2-yard touchdown is 28-12. Pending the PAT. And Kansas going for 2. And McVitie goes down. Sacked for a loss of 9. And that is going to make it a 16-point game. 39 seconds. Kansas going towards the end zone on 4th down. It's incomplete. Kansas State holds on, and they will win. That does not diminish in any way the great season that the Jayhawks have had at 8-4. They're 5-4 in the conference. Kansas State with a sneaky good season as well at 8-4. Washington falls to Washington State. You guys saw highlights of that in our game against Cal, 31-24. Northern Illinois, 38-35 over Western Michigan. NIU should find a bowl game somewhere. Texas, 42-7 over Texas Tech. The Longhorns are 7-4. Texas Tech finishes the season at 3-9. Buffalo becomes bowl eligible with a win over Bowling Green, 25-21. Miami, 42 to 28 over Ball State. Miami wins the division and they will go to the MAC championship game where they will host the Toledo Rockets. Akron 28 to 20 over Toledo. They still will end up in the conference championship game. West Virginia over Iowa State 28 to 21. That makes the West Virginia Mountaineers bowl eligible. And now let's cover the Egg Bowl from Starkville, Mississippi. We've seen Mississippi State play a lot this year, not so much Ole Miss. Alex Murphy up the middle. That'll if Ole Miss gets good in subsequent years, we'll see them just as much. That's the way it's going to go in this series. Whoever is good, we're going to watch. 7-0, Bulldogs with the lead. Here is Keaton Thompson. Pitch to Alec Murphy, right side. Murphy runs it in from 3 yards out. 14-0, Bulldogs with the lead. Here in the Egg Bowl, they're at home. They've been a better team all year. It would be a huge upset if Ole Miss were to win. But this ball is loose on the turf, and Ole Miss is going to recover it. Maybe a break that they need to turn the momentum around. And here comes Ole Miss. Pitch left side. Touchdown, Scotty Phillips. It's 14-7. Late in the second quarter, Keaton Thompson back of the end zone to Dedrick Thomas. Touchdown, Bulldogs, 24-14. Keaton Thompson now swings it out of the backfield to Kareem Walker, 7-yard touchdown, and Mississippi State rolls in Starkville, 31-14 over their bitter rival, the Ole Miss Rebels. Mississippi State finishes at 8-4. Ole Miss finishes at 4-8, and they will look towards next year. Vanderbilt becomes bowl eligible at 6-6 with a win over Pacific, 35-10 in Nashville. So we'll see if Vanderbilt gets a bowl game. I think they should. Tennessee, 44-14 over Kentucky. Tennessee will be in a pretty good bowl game, I think, as well. Wisconsin, 21-13 over Rutgers. Wisconsin will get a bowl game. They're 7-5. And Marshall, 24-16 over Old Dominion. ODU finishes at 7-5. I think they'll end up in a bowl game somewhere as well. Michigan State, 24-17 over Penn State. Both of those teams going bowling. And Syracuse beats Boston College. Syracuse will end up in a bowl game somewhere. BC is not bowl eligible. They'll have to wait till next year. Let's go to Logan, Utah, where Wyoming and Utah State play. The winner will go to the Mountain West Championship game against San Diego State. So this is essentially the Mountain West Mountain Division Championship right here. Wyoming strikes first. Austin Conway goes in from a few yards out, making it 7-0. Here comes Jordan Love late in the first quarter. He fires one over the middle to Jordan Nathan, and Jordan Nathan is going to drag a defender into the end zone. 18-yard touchdown reception. We're tied up at 7. Let's go to the second quarter. Utah State with the football at the 5-yard line on second down and goal. Jordan Love is going to spin out of the pocket and find his way into the end zone. 4-yard touchdown run. Aggies lead 14-7. Later on in the second, at the midway point, here comes Wyoming. Trey Smith from 9 yards out ties up the game at 14. Now, early in the third, Jordan Love fakes the draw, throws to the corner of the end zone, and Derek Wright makes the catch for an Aggie touchdown, making it 21-14. Utah State with the lead. Later on in the third, Jordan Love would pick up a first down on a run, again using his feet, and then he would keep the ball on the read option and fall backwards into the end zone, giving the Aggies a 14-point lead. 3rd down and 8 late in the third quarter. Jordan Love, under pressure, throws it. It's underthrown and picked off by Wyoming on a 3rd down and 8 play. Here come the Cowboys the other way. And he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds at the 22-yard line. First turnover of the game. It's Logan Wilson on the interception. 2nd down and goal here for the Cowboys. Sean Chambers is going to pull it down and run up the middle. He finds Pater, a 6-yard touchdown run for Chambers. That cuts the Aggie lead to 28-21. First play of the fourth quarter, Sean Chambers on a 4th down and 5 swings it out, and they do not get the first down. Aggies take over on downs. Here's Jordan Love out to the left side. Catch is made by Carson Terrell. 29-yard reception by the big Aggies tight end. 3rd down and 4. Aggies leading by 7. Here's the pitch from Jordan Love right side, and it's going to be Savon Scarver. 15-yard touchdown run. Utah State by 14. Under 2 minutes to go. Aggies still leading by 14. Sean Chambers straight down the middle of the field. Catch is made by John Akwoli. 2nd down and 10. Wyoming throwing left side. Catch is made by Rocket Ishmael Jr. That's the first time we've had his name called in these highlights. making it 35-28 with a minute 34. Wyoming is going for an onside kick here. They've got to get it, and they don't. It is recovered by Utah State, and the Aggies are going to hold on, and they will face San Diego State in the Mountain West Championship game in 2 weeks from now. Wyoming will go bowling somewhere, though. They finished 7-5. The Aggies finish 9-3. Boise State becomes bowl eligible on the final week of the season, full final game for them, as they beat New Mexico. North Carolina becomes bowl eligible as well, sending Duke home for the summer. 38-17, the win for the Tar Heels. All right, final bit of highlights here in week number 14. Crosstown rivals UCLA and USC. Devon Williams, 6-yard touchdown reception for USC. UCLA, a win here would keep USC out of a bowl game, and that is a pretty good incentive for the Bruins, but look at Stephen Carr break all those tackles on the pass from Matt Fink. 4th down and 1, Fink's going to keep it, and he's not going to reach it. 14-0 USC, but UCLA gets the turnover on downs, and we'll see what kind of momentum that gives the Bruins. Here comes UCLA the other way. On a 2nd down and goal, they fumble the football, and it's recovered by the Trojans. I'm starting to lose my voice here. We're in the 3rd quarter, still 14-3 USC. Matt Fink from the pocket, throwing over the middle. Catch is made by Michael Pittman. 10-yard touchdown reception for Pittman, and it's now 21-3. Trojans with the lead early in the 4th quarter. Dorian Robinson. His pass is picked off, and USC is headed the other direction. Out to the 35, another turnover by UCLA. USC leading 21-3. Later on in that drive, Matt Fink would pull it down and run and break a tackle, fall forward into the end zone. A 7-yard touchdown run. USC up 28-3, and they would hold on to win it 34-16. Both USC and UCLA will be in a bowl game. All right, guys, next week is week number 15. We have Army-Navy. We'll have Oklahoma and Oklahoma State for the Big 12 title. And then we will get into our conference championship week here on Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.